was this? Instant overheads? What the hell? These sound effects. What's the tier list for this game? Brazil is S tier? Yeah, it looks like Brazil's S2. Outdated. Mexico. Wait, what? Cancelled his... Huh. Okay. This 30 FPS is hurting my eyes. At least this one's 60. Wow, the links in this game are crazy. What about KOF 95? Oop, 954. Oh yeah, Rugal is actually allowed in this. Dougal. Repulkin. That did so much damage. What'd he call him? Blowhard? Oh, I love this song. This stage is so troll. Rio is so good in these early KOF games. 94, 95. Sarah 96. Is this a thing? Boss team? This is the game with all the nerfed projectiles. What's the tier list for this game? What'd he say? Yeah, I just love it when I can maim people and get money too. Blitzball. Gosh, this character. Hey-ho! I'll be right back. Dan's game. Just looking at random KOF videos. Hi, Yan. Look at 97. 97 will definitely have tournaments, yup. I don't know why, but China loves 97. I don't feel like changing the title every damn time.
其实我要说一下，我今天早上采访这个祁红的时候。
Good idea.
好了，直播开始了。他跟我说就是灰灰，那没想到真的是碰到一块了。对，大家看一下比赛已经。
Worst part about this game is the fact that it
来自一场抢七的。
took out the boss team from 96.
来看一下，哎，开局直接。
Oh god, is there a higher frame rate?
安全跳，亲手摸。
I can't stand watching KOF at 30 FPS.
给你喘气的机会，所以有时候他这个80人有时候不给你讲道理的啊。对。
Yeah, I noticed sometimes they're just Like now, there's no music. I feel like this game is rushed or something. You can argue that it kinda adds to the atmosphere. Shut the fuck up and let me talk. It kinda adds to the atmosphere. Just hearing the crowd roar and stuff. Like, a lot of people, like, they like the tone and atmosphere of this game, I notice. Like, every time I hear it discussed. I think 98's just a better game, but this game still... This is the reason why 98 exists, so it gets props for that.
一开局就是一个1v3的局面。好，来看看。
Jesus Christ, man, calm down. What the hell is going on with the commentary?
E 因为帮主刚才他淘汰掉河池的时候，一手大猪确实给河池弄得非常难受，对，创造了很多麻烦。对。那这次的话呢，看看。
Jab into Rekka.
帮主跟灰灰打的话，其实帮主是怕灰灰的神了。是有这个效，因为毕竟是都有大猪，但是手底的人不一样。对。
I feel like Iori is just consistently good in these KOF games. I always see him in competitive matches. He's especially busted in 95 when he has that Rekka into DP combo. What the fuck? Why is there two overlapping voices? I'm muting this. He's also pretty easy, honestly. Like, that was just a command grab into a super. Why the hell does this guy have a command grab, by the way? He's a hyper grappler. Chizuru. Chizuru's like a fake edgelord. Cause she's like... She looks like scary and intimidating, but she's like a motorcyclist. Yeah, she looks... Look at her hobbies, now look at her as a character, how she fights. She's just... She doesn't give off that motorcyclist vibe. Damn, is that an instant overhead? I just know her fairy theme is amazing. One of my favorite 98 themes. Let's see if commentary doesn't overlap. Yep. I don't know what the hell is going on there. In China esports. Is anyone else commenting on this? China is the greatest 97 country ever? Yes, because they're the only ones that play that game. Maybe Mexico plays it as well. I mean, Mexico is like, they go ham on KOF games. In Brazil, I think. It is. China gets exclusive DFO content that Korea doesn't even get until later. Why is there fucking... It's pissing me off. Okay, I need KOF music in the background. The fighters... Fairy. Oh, it's arranged. No, it's not that. It's just a commentary is fucking pissing me off with how it's overlapping voices. It's probably gonna get the YouTube video content ID, but I don't give a shit. Turn it down a little bit. That's so cheap. He was able to stun him. Air blocking? Yeah, is that not a thing in 98? I don't remember that being a thing. Actually, it probably was. I think you just can air block projectiles. Yeah, Iori's a menace in this game. I also really like the backgrounds in this game. Even though they're kind of blurry on a modern aspect ratio. Because we're not looking at it on a CRT. Actually, no. Maybe arcades didn't have CRTs. What are they even playing this on? An actual arcade? Steam version? Yep, Iori versus Iori. See that a lot in 98 as well. Final Edition, you don't see it too much of it because that game is more balanced. But you'll still see it here and there. Oh, that's another thing I don't like about this series. If his health was low, that would have killed him. I don't like alpha counters killing. That's stupid. That just means all you gotta do... Oh, it's a draw. Just block the entire time. You'll win. If they're low health. I prefer chip kills because there's more interaction. This in 98 is probably the only game you'll see this fat bastard good in. I think Final Edition, they nerf his ass to bottom tier. Rightfully so, because we don't need a guy like this being top tier. Him and Choi, the little Freddy Krueger fuck. I can't stand watching that Freddy Krueger move around and fly around the fucking screen doing twirls. That seems so good. What the fuck? Look at his health at the start of this. Okay, now there's definitely a KOF 97 tier list. No one plays? You mean China? Why only China plays KOF 97? If you look at fightcade is still like one of the more played ones. Chizaru's top, no surprise. Chang, oh god, that fat bastard's top tier. Choi's high tier. That's look. This guy and this guy should be bottom tier whenever they're in a KOF game. Surprisingly, Orochi Chris isn't top tier, but I think it's because his normals are different from 98. GGPO, yeah, I played that one. That was a terrible emulator. Fightcade is still a terrible emulator. The Final Burn Alpha it uses, but it's better than it was back then. Oh, is this Orochi Iori theme? Oh, okay. Fitting. It's not. I think they have like a replacement for it. Are you kidding me? Did he just get a free super off of this guy rejecting him from the throw? Yeah, there used to be like a ton of fighting games people played on that, like Endless Duel, Gundam Wing would be played a lot. I made Death Scythe in that game. He had like a easy ass infinite. Oh yeah, they would do like Contra 3 hard 3 lives only runs. First to 7. Great final match. Oh, these are only 2 players, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this game is pretty unbalanced. This and Vanilla 2002, I think, are pretty unbalanced, but are played a lot. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it countered. I didn't know he had a counter move. I don't really play this character a whole lot. Oh, I think that's a 0 frame super throw. Which is how super throws should be, by the way. If you can react to a super throw, then it's useless. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with some games where you can react to super throws. Yeah, for the most part. Is there another tournament we could watch? Those 2 players are good, I just want to see someone else. Brazil versus Brazil. Canada flag. Canada plays this game? That's probably the only player in Canada that plays. Yeah, 97 is like a weird one that people play over 98 in China for some reason. What the hell? This is the most Mugen of Mugen rosters if I've ever seen one. Dude probably has like a terabyte of Mugen characters. At least we can watch this one without overlapping commentary.
Round 1. Lady, go.
Oh god, at 30 FPS. No, get me out of here. This is causing my eyes to bleed, sorry. This is gonna kill. Yeah. At least 96 had music. Please don't be 30 FPS. Oh, thank God. Aspect ratios. Oh shit, the infinite. Oh, he didn't do the infinite. Terry is actually busted in this game. Because of this stupid infinite. Another 30 FPS video. Power charge! Power charge!
Round KO. Round 2. Lady, go. Power charge. Power charge. Power wave. Power charge. Power charge.
Power charge! Power charge!
Round 3. Lady, go.
Unfortunately, after this Terry kind of falls off a bit. For a while. Then he comes back. I think in KOF 14, Terry's really good. 15 he also might be good in. Oh yeah, 98 Final Edition EX Terry's pretty good. I play him. He has a stupid fucking slide that you can cancel into. Did he just moon me? What an asshole.
Round 1. Lady, go.
Oh, was he? Okay. power charge. Don't get hit by that. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you fucked up. Gosh, damage in 97 seems so high, too. They nerfed a lot of damage, I feel. I mean, you can do high damage in 98 as well, it's just not as easy as 97, I feel. If you had 0 meter, you die. Oh, no alpha counter. 4-star! No scaling. Fuck it, just throw it out.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Oh, there goes the music. Actually, no, there's music that plays, it just takes a while to start up.
KO. Perfect.
Yeah.
Round 4. Ready, go!
You know what I kind of respect about this series, even though they do reuse a lot of the same sprites? Is they change Athena's sprite like literally every game. They at least do that much, even though they could totally reuse her sprite. Psycho Ball! Oh, comboed into a command grab. What? That all juggled?
KO. Round
What is this song? I know it's the stage music, but come on. '97 OST Dan's game, I agree. At least 98. 96 had some bangers. That's crazy that she can combo into a command, after a command grab. Oh, her alpha counter is just a... Actually, no, never mind. That's one of the alpha counters you could do. Is the alpha counter roll. Yes, I'm gonna keep calling it alpha counter. Till the day I die. Even Blaze Blue, I called it an alpha counter. Guilty Gear, I called it an alpha counter.
Round 1.
I ain't remembering every single game's terminology.
Talking about
You vanilla 98.
we met up with
It's like, nah, this is a good game.
yesterday for a bit of a 98 session, and it was interesting to see that they have on that. I just find that song as well.
It's just a button check.
Happened because everyone, oh, not everyone else, but a lot of us, not even with Neo Geo pads or whatever.
Top 2 in the world?
That was of course the four button layout, the square.
Yeah, the square, the box.
Global
So
finals.
that's kind of been messed about a bit because the AB and the VC's been changed from Neo Geo then to emulate the kind of Super Nintendo and PlayStation layouts.
Right.
Oh yeah, Chris is amazing in this game. I play him.
Grand finals.
They both have
KOF
Chris on their
98
team.
Global finals at Neo Geo World Tour Season 2. Shanghai versus Dako. Round 1.
Oh boy.
And as always, Iori is present.
Breakneck pace already at the start of this match. A lot of hits being traded back and forth. Nothing clean yet.
Lots of bars being built. Here we go.
Dako went for the first real go at an offensive there.
What's
but
with these
Shanghai
720p
This
videos?
is where he's at his most dangerous.
Look, it's so even. This is the kind of stuff we want to see. Rolls behind.
Excellent.
I don't care if the game is not 720p.
What a roll by Shanghai.
Even old videos had
He's the one who had to approach
1080p back
Dako
then.
knew it, planted that sanity right where he was gonna go.
This was done just to like prevent buffering on Twitch.
He knows how this guy plays.
China versus China.
Or rather, every other person is getting out against
See, look how little damage that does in this game. In '97, that would have did like 40 fucking percent,
Just that little stutter step to confuse Shanghai on the thrower. No
and he
throw
would have been
option.
stunned.
Wow!
Yeah, punish on hit on that super early hop C.
Yes, too early. But he did a lot of damage.
Right, already a lot of work put in by Dako. His Iori has been.
Yep, that's the staple.
Exceptionally good today.
Okay, nice.
Right, Dokugami, he can keep following up.
Comes in front, stands feet. Oh, yes.
Excellent reaction. Crouch C. Shanghai's Iori out of there. His Chris coming in. And I don't believe Dako has established this big of a lead on
Orochi
Shanghai
Chris.
yet today. Oh, what the stand CD right up at that distance. Might have been a little bit of an execution error there.
Whoa, rolling back. And it's funny, rolls are a definite legitimate tactic in this game. You could just attack roll back. And if the other guy doesn't roll straight afterwards, you're going to be safe.
Dako using a few more hop Bs instead of jump down C. B being faster and having a really better hitbox sometimes. Oh,
Back turn!
the back turn so dangerous. Being faster and having a really better hitbox sometimes. Oh,
Back turn!
the back turn so dangerous.
You know what I like about this? It's like mostly purely, like 98's like mostly a fundamentals game rather than a combo game that the later games turn into. Both have their charm, but I like short combos.
Oh, wow!
Alright, the double rolls. Both of them anticipating a big wild call.
Short combos are what I prefer in a fighting game because I like two-player games.
Now, little jump back. See that little jump back, but it was still not a cross-up. Oh.
And to be fair, 2002 is mostly a short combo game.
Counter.
It's just like 13, I think, where it becomes like a fucking one-player game in some circumstances.
I know you. Come
Didn't go
on.
for the cross up there.
10 seconds on the clock.
Dako has a chase.
Oh!
And potentially Shanghai thinking, you know what, he's probably going to keep trying to move forward since he has a chase anyway. So instead of moving backwards as he's expecting me to, I'm just going to plan an attack right here. Smart choice, and Shanghai already 1-0 up in Grand Finals here.
Well, any accusations of sandbagging can be put to the side right now.
Oh, I hate this system, the smiley face system.
Yeah, nice shout out there, Jun. The rollbacks can be used to bait out the Chris's throw.
But sometimes they'll break throws for you if they're like happy you're in front or some shit. It's like such a stupid system.
Coming out of the blocks very, very fast, not allowing Shanghai the breathing room to establish the Chizuru spacing game.
Exactly.
The music's good, too bad it keeps cutting in and out. The audio balancing on this stream is trash.
Ah, there's the catch.
Wow, Dako so on point against this Chizuru matchup so far.
Oh, she's down, got that moment, but Party.
Stuck with a safe option, just waiting to block and hitting with CD.
Wow.
Oh, what a big jump.
What was that?
There it is. Gets caught with the crouch C. Shanghai had a bit of a comeback going there. That was 3 pokes worth of damage. That half-life there was 3 pokes.
Zaka was just hunting her down. Okay.
Oh, wow, he'd already committed to jumping back.
See the mirror movements here. Oh, there it is. Beautiful run in, Scumgale.
And just enough on the damage there to take out Iori. Xiaohai wants to halt that momentum that Dako is feeling with Iori. All right. Jostling her position here. Xiaohai is slowly...
Yeah, 97 is basically a beta for this game.
Yeah. Wow.
Wake up,
Respect.
DP. Catches him on the landing, but too far to continue with the chains. Knocks him to the ground. Hard knockdown.
On the cross up. Here we go.
Good defense by Xiaohai.
Bodiga.
Oh, completely whiffed that and puts himself in checkmate there. Xiaohai immediately capitalizing, not letting that chance go to take out Kyo. Excellent response on his part.
So Xiaohai with the lead. Chris and Dako need to get rid of this guy. And there's the opportunity.
Not spending the meter on it, and because he knows he doesn't need to spend meter on the next hit if it lands.
He didn't believe the cross up.
Gets him with that overhead before he leaves the ground, and that's going to do it. Good control by Dako, and again, the Orochi Chris mirror, but Xiaohai has clearly had the better of this matchup for the most part today.
Wow, he
What?
just walked. Just walked.
When you
under it.
just know.
Oh. That would be demoralizing.
Jump back,
for
light
sure.
punch.
Oh, you're reading me now. Okay, fine.
Guard cancel CD. Xiaohai firmly in control here.
Oh, that's what it's called. Guard cancel
Okay,
CD.
got a moment. Oh,
Guard cancel roll. No, it's an alpha counter. Sorry.
Put him in it.
so well. Oh. He's just looking for that opportunity, trying to get the grab in there somewhere.
Intriguing backdash there. Not sure what Dako is going for. Oh, okay.
Oh,
This is the chance.
That still does a ton of damage.
Just got the-
Not 97
What?
damage. But what the hell are you doing?
He's like, yeah, well, hold on a
Two of
minute.
the best players in the world and they still choke
Just in case
at
Xiaohai
grand
resisted
finals?
that, and Dako extends a hurt box
Yeah.
into the flames and dies in the most embarrassing way possible.
It's like-
He waited. That was
Reminds me of seeing like Daigo drop combos.
Smart stuff by
Tournament
Dako,
nerves
and,
affect everyone.
Like I was just saying, he needed something big, and once he found that big low hit, that was enough. Xiaohai asking for a reset there with that call, and Xiaohai asking for a reset there, which Dako did in their previous set. Maybe Xiaohai made an incorrect character choice or something, so we're going back.
Oh dear. Well, I saw a lucky. I thought, no, let's bring in some lucky here. But they're not messing about.
Daigo's still good, it's just he's not one of the best anymore in SF6, I feel.
Wow. Okay, then.
SF6 just ain't his game.
That takes such a good presence of mind. And Dako out of the blocks very quickly with Iori again. Oh, the problem with multi-hit
Dead.
DBs sometimes when they catch extended hitboxes. And just like that, a 15-second round from Dako's Iori on Xiaohai's Chizuru. The Chizuru, his MVP throughout most of the tournament yesterday, but Dako has been very good at neutralizing it, and that's that player knowledge.
Alright, here we go. I was going to say staying in the optimal range to make sure he doesn't get DP'd.
And Xiaohai using the higher, taking the high ground with that full jump D to control the air there.
Okay. And you see here some jump ins and no attempt to cross up afterwards.
He tried to convert there.
Yeah.
A lot of Iori players have been very, very accurate with that.
Wow, nice punish there.
Opportunity, and Dako. Wow.
That's a punish.
He waited, he got the call just right that Xiaohai would stop at the second Rekka. Punish with far C into full Rekka string. And Xiaohai, we haven't seen him this far behind in a match yet either.
Sandbagging.
Dark gets a CD. Dako still needs to reset this bracket to even have a hope of winning the tournament. He's got a long road ahead of him.
Oh!
What?
Runs in for the proximity unblockable.
Wow.
Proximity unblockable?
Right. Excellent offensive series here by Xiaohai. Proximity unblockable, kind of shaking Dako's defense just enough for the second sequence to land. WCD chasing down kill all the way to the corner. Just a little bit too slow on the crouching A follow-up. That could have been a lot of damage.
Those are my kind of command grabs.
Oh yeah, and then the hop D. There it is.
Nice.
Big damage, not quite enough. And Dako just staggering those crouch Bs, waiting for Xiaohai to move, and move he did.
Wow, are we going to see a reset? I'm sure Dako would love that.
Absolutely, but will he have the mental now?
Given the length of this video, yeah, there's going to be a reset.
Collusion.
Okay,
Collusion.
Game 4 in grand finals first set.
I see Scream Monsters are agreeing. They want to see a reset. Oh, lovely.
Oh, what a call. Anticipating a potential low attack from Xiaohai. Gets
no
over.
DP. There's a crouch and B punish.
Hard knockdown. All the ambiguous roll. Xiaohai block.
Oh, she's a low croucher, huh?
Goes for the crouch B to punch the cross up.
Oh, that jump getting stuffed completely and utterly there.
Xiaohai with the reads. Bang!
And a perfectly calculated guard crush. You can see these people's knowledge of the game because there's no guard meter on display, but they just know.
Just so you guys know, they can't hear us, I think. So
There should be a guard meter, honestly.
Commentator's curse stuff going on. Oh, yeah, she's ready. She's got her game on. Guard crush, and he runs into. Oh my! The conversion.
This is how you know that he just knows to run in. Choose guard cancel CD has a very high hitting hitbox.
Yeah. Down forward D, I'm sure bringing back bad memories for Xiaohai.
Alright, let's watch something else. I don't think I'll find a 99 tournament. Nah, it's just fightcade. This is the game that introduced strikers. What's this?
Mega Man 10 was released on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Wii in early 2010.
My favorite DFO content video.
Mega Man 10 was one of the good ones, but it seems to live in the shadows of Mega Man 9. That was the kind of game that got people interested, since it being an 8-bit NES throwback was super novel at the time. Mega Man 10 was the direct sequel. Naturally, it's gonna have to do a lot more to stand out. But the reception to Mega Man 10, while positive, wasn't as electric as Mega Man 9. Critics feeling
Yeah, the novelty already wore off. You already did that with 9.
New game that we got for over 8 years, making that issue more obvious. Today, we're going to talk about all this and more. But before I even think about it, we need to talk about how this video was brought to you by HelloFresh, a very popular meal subscription service. We all know that cooking food at home, like just about every other Mega Man game I've covered, I first played it back in 2015, and I did a Let's Play of it on my other channel a year later. Since then, I've not come back to do a full playthrough of this game at all. I've had to sample.
I think the level design is just, look at that, that's just annoying.
Personally, I always liked it. In fact, I remember thinking it was one of my favorite classic Mega Man games after completing the first.
It's not bad, it's just
10 years
annoying.
I didn't really know
That's the best way I could describe it.
Because these videos have shown me that there isn't a main series classic Mega Man game that I
Which is
don't
weird,
like.
because 9 killed you for fun, but I liked
Still
that
think 10 is
game.
good? Yeah, I kind of figured I would, but how good? And how does it compare to the other games? Well, that's what I was curious to find out. Robots are rampaging throughout the city, and it's all thanks to the new menace, Roboenza, a virus that turns robots haywire. Roll comes down with a bad case of Roboenza herself. Dr. Wily then crashes out of the sky onto Light's lawn and reveals even he can't come up with a cure. But if they conspire together, they can hopefully find a cure. In the meantime, it's up to Mega Man to fight the infected robot masters and get back the stolen cure-making equipment that Wily lost to those mechs. Commando Man, Sheep Man, Pump Man, Blade Man, Strike Man, Nitro Man, Chill Man, and Solar Man. But he can't do it alone. Mega Man is joined by Proto Man for this adventure. At the start, players will be able to pick between playing as Mega Man and Proto Man, but also, as DLC, Bass was added as a playable character as well. Mega Man is exactly how he was in the last game. His gameplay is modeled after Mega Man 2. He can run, jump, and shoot, and that is it. Proto Man was playable in Mega Man 9 as a DLC character. Many in the comments of the last video thought I was unaware of this fact because I didn't mention it in the video, and to that I say, oh ye of little faith. I recorded it and then I thought it was better saved for Mega Man 10 because I thought I might have less to say about this game than Mega Man 9, and since that video was 27 minutes, I was probably right. Anyway, one of the reasons I didn't mention Proto Man last time was because Mega Man 9 was already a challenging game. Proto Man made it more so. I'll be real, I think playing as him kinda sucks. The main perk of playing as him is that he does have the charge shot and the slide that got removed from Mega Man's moveset, but the drawback is that he takes double the damage of Mega Man or Bass. To me, that is such a drawback that I'd rather just play without sliding and charging because the levels and enemies were designed without that in mind to begin with. Plus, it's the Mega Man 4 charge shot where it's really tiny. And then it has that...
You don't want it to be Mega Man 5 charge shot. That shit will break the game.
Mega Man 10 was a nightmare to fight as Proto Man, because I could never get a grip on charging my shots, because the ground pound kept getting me, and then the damage you take is just too high. Everything I don't like about Proto Man in these games goes for both. I just think the novelty of sliding...
6 charge shot is okay.
Up for taking double damage. He's essentially the hard mode in games that already had harder difficulty options to begin with. Another thing he can do is using his Proto Shield to block enemy bullets while jumping, but I also thought this was pretty cumbersome to work with since you need to angle your jump to block the attack. It's not like the Proto Shield in Mega Man 7, which was its own item you could pull out.
Oh yeah, that item I didn't get.
For those reasons, Proto Man is easily my least favorite character in Mega Man 9 and 10. You don't even get much extra story reason to play as him, or even Bass, since there's next to no new cutscenes. But at least I think Bass is fun to use. His gameplay was taking inspiration from Mega Man and Bass, so he can dash like Mega Man X and shoot in 7 directions.
I'm so glad they have collections
in my Mega Man and Bass
on
video,
Steam.
Somebody rightfully pointed out that he can't shoot down, so it's only 7. Bass can't double jump in Mega Man 10, but he can do everything else he could do in that game, including wrecking mini-bosses that are tough as Mega Man or Proto Man with ease. Dashing works just like sliding, where you press down on the D-pad and jump, which felt really good to use. In terms of movement, it made Bass my favorite character to play as in Mega Man 10.
He also doesn't take double damage for no reason.
Is more my thing than the pacing of classic Mega Man. My favorite Mega Man games being the X and Zero games should make that pretty clear. Bass can also use the treble boost from the start of the game to clear some of the more taxing platforming challenges. I think Mega Man
X and Zero
games the one I'd be most likely to revisit to get the authentic Mega Man 10 experience, but Bass is a lot more fun to use like he was in Mega Man and Bass. Also, small detail, but I really like how Proto Man and especially Bass get their own shops. That was a weird thing in Mega Man and Bass, how Otto made parts for Mega Man, but also Bass, despite him being an enemy. In Mega Man 10, Dr. Light and Otto help Mega Man, and Proto Man and Bass buy their gear from their own stores. You even get to see Tango from Mega Man V for Game Boy and Proto Man's shop. That was a good attention to detail. What I don't like is how everything in the shop for these two was more expensive than Mega Man's, especially obnoxious for Proto Man, who really needs those E-Tanks, but either way, just like Mega Man 9, I spent all my resources on E-Tanks and figured I could do without almost everything else. But while I'm talking about DLC, Bass being playable was just one of them. You could also get 3 extra time attack stages based on levels from Mega Man's Game Boy 1, 3, and 4, each stage ending with a battle against that game's Mega Man killer. So that was a neat callback.
Cool.
All this talk of DLC might make you wonder how I played Mega Man's 9 and 10 for the video. Or maybe it didn't. Either way, that's what we're going to talk about next. As stated numerous times, 9 and 10 debuted on the 7th gen consoles and were downloadable titles on each system's storefront. I played my PS3 copies for my Let's Play, but on every system, Mega Man 9 and 10 were using this blurry bilinear filtering, so I wouldn't use that for my videos now. In 2017, these games alongside 7 and 8 were bundled together for the Mega Man Legacy Collection too. I'm pretty happy this exists because 9 and 10 were download only. This collection was the first time 9 and 10 were printed on a disc, meaning that when the digital storefronts go down, people still have permanent access to these games. It also has all the DLC included. You can unlock it by beating the games or by entering a code in the title screen. That's pretty great. But what's not so great is how these games look on the collection. The bilinear filtering is gone, but now this is one of the guiltiest cases of improper pixel scaling I have ever seen. No matter what visual option you pick, the health bar lines will be super inconsistent in size, which I think is hideously distracting. And sure, will most people notice that? Probably not, but it's my video, so to heck with it. Needless to say, I needed something else. So I was gonna play these games on Dolphin, the Wii emulator.
What?
The 4K setting on the emulator made the game look pretty sharp, but then my friend Exo Paradigm
That's
Gamer
illegal.
introduced me to the no bilinear filtering patch by the GBA Temp Forum member Supersonic. And then he told me that to get the 8x7 NES aspect ratio, I could just set the custom resolution to 640 by 480, and bam, this footage is the result. You're welcome for that speech explaining it all. I will now begin reviewing Mega Man 10. Playing Mega Man 10 again has shown me that this game is pretty good. Truly, Mega Man 10 succeeds
It's a good
at just
game.
about everything
Yeah.
Mega Man 9 did. Level design is one of that game's greatest strengths. My video went in detail on how the various stages built challenge subtly throughout. Mega Man 10 is more of that. I always start with Commando Man stage, and I like how this level features a tough obstacle, rushing sand waves that pull you in whatever direction it's going in. The challenge is then finding out how not to die during it, since the sand covers the platforms. Each room of it gets more difficult to navigate. Blade Man stage forces you to stand on these seesaw platforms, and this becomes more perilous throughout the stage too. Pump Man stage has interesting obstacles like water rushing down that you need to jump through without getting pulled into a pit. And it has a diverging route where you either do more of that, or go underwater and navigate a section with bubbles and spikes. But then, when I think of how best to describe Mega Man 10 in a way that's different from Mega Man 9, my mind unfortunately goes a bit blank. Mega Man 10 almost entirely lives in Mega Man 9's shadow. This is pretty consistent when you look at how critics and fans talk about Mega Man 10. It's almost unfair, because ideally you'd want to look at a game in a vacuum and assess their design strictly on merit, but you can't help it. Mega Man 9 was new and exciting because it was going back to the 8-bit style and was tough as nails and all that good shit. Mega Man 10 is doing that again. The novelty isn't really there for the idea.
And the weapons are shitty.
And we can get into it later, but franchise fatigue was a big issue with the Mega Man series in the 2000s, and Mega Man 10 taking 9's gimmick and just doing it again was emblematic of that issue. It also doesn't help that I don't think 10 is outdoing 9 at anything in particular. I think Mega Man 10 is underrated, but at the end of the day, it feels like Mega Man 9, but with less punch. Take the difficulty, for example. Critics thought 9 was maybe too hard, so 10 includes an easy mode and dialed the difficulty back a little bit. 10 certainly doesn't beat itself by any means, however, it's not asking anything of you that will trip you up if you loved the challenge of 9. Like, Sheepman stage escalates the difficulty with its disappearing ground.
Other gamers hate difficulty modes, even though they're optional.
Stage also builds the difficulty of the
I don't get why.
in the same fashion. It's just that none of that really
How
feels
dare
super
you play a
intense like
game
the
differently than me?
Stage. Solar Man stage is the game's fire level, and it's good. The fireballs that shoot in a U-shape are a decent obstacle for a stage, but then, I don't know, Magma Man's level left more of an impression in both the platforming sections and the mini-boss. This one just got beat too easily. And you can look at everything Mega Man 10 does well, and probably find a way to say, yeah, but 9 also did that. That's just a matter of opinion. Some may think it goes the other way around, but for me, it's just a case where
It did nothing new.
Pretty much everything right, but 9 was better and fresher. The music is a good listen in Mega Man 10, but for every awesome track in this game, like the interior of Wily 1, you have a track that I really don't care for, like Solar Man, which sounds kinda grating, when 9's OST was a banger from top to bottom. This game faithfully brings back the Mega Man 5 art style, just like 9 did. 10 also has hilariously bad US artwork with totally off-model Mega Man, Proto Man, Bass, Light, Wily, and bosses. It's actually a full mural for this game, not just one piece of art. I think it looks great in a hilariously off-model kind of way, but again, Mega Man 9 already did that joke. In-game, every boss and level aesthetic was firing on all cylinders in Mega Man 9. 10 has some ideas I think are cool. Blade Man and his accompanying old castle was neat. Strike Man is a sports-themed boss with a stage taking place in a stadium with some outside sections and interior parts with lockers that attack you.
Yeah, the bosses are
I like that one, too.
unique.
But then you have a level like Sheepman's, which is a cyberspace type vibe, but then I don't really get how Sheepman himself fits in with that aesthetic. He turns into clouds mid-fight, so is that like the digital Cloud? But then I don't really get why he's a sheep. The Mega Man wiki connects it to a sci-fi novel called Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Since Sheepman is a thunder-themed boss.
I thought it was
still,
like
this
aliens
theme
abducting
isn't
sheep.
fantastic here. And for
Was
most
the
of rest,
reason
it's
why
just
it's like
stuff
that.
the motorcycle guy having the highway level. The bosses were like Mega Man 9, where I thought many of them were interesting challenges.
Or is that
and got bullets
cows?
royally handed to them by the weakest
Or is it
weapons
both? I don't know.
But then, the weapons were a pretty big downgrade from 9. Many were good to use, like strike bands. The ball bounces around the wall and becomes stronger the more it does that, and Blade Man's weapon allows you to just shoot 3 blades which shreds through enemies, but many of the others were difficult to make good use out of. I thought Solar Man's attack took too long to actually expand and hit enemies. Commando Man's wasn't practical in the heat of the fight since you have to stand there and aim it while it's active. When again, 9 just has a roster of baller special weapons, but credit to Mega Man 10, this game does bring the weapon quick swap back to the games, and that was super important because it allowed the pace to not be as start and stop as 9 could get with its menu system. But really though, I'm sure you can see what I've been getting at here. Mega Man 10's greatest sin is that it doesn't really have a unique claim to fame. Think of it like this. Mega Man 1 was the first. 2 gave us the 8 bosses structure. 3 added the slide, 4 the charge, 5 expanded the exploration elements and the charge shot itself, 6 added
No, it didn't.
fusions and had that globe-trotting art design, 7 streamlined the idea of
5 did nothing new,
exploration,
besides
and
make
took
the
series
charge
to
shot
2-bit.
more powerful.
8 took it to 32-bit with more story and voice acting, Bass added him as a playable character, 9 was the super tough retro throwback game, 10 is more of that. Proto Man was playable in Mega Man 9, and powered up for that matter. Bass was playable in Mega Man and Bass. So once more, 10 isn't really doing anything new, and it isn't creating its own identity that would give audiences something to talk about long after it's over. What is sad is that this game was apparently going to have a co-op mode. It never made it into the finished game, but modders have found a way to semi-restore it to playability. Having 2 Mega Men on screen or being able to play online as Mega Man, Proto Man,
That would have set it
and
apart,
like
for
these
sure.
games as well would have been interesting. Maybe it would have sucked or barely functioned right. However, learning this game was going to do a new thing was sad to hear because it didn't make it into the game and it left Mega Man 10 as a game that I genuinely think is good. I like Mega Man 10. I thought the levels were engaging. Mega Man and Bass are both fun to play as, but
Yeah, there's a
gameplay
few
is
fan
bland
games
looking
that
at
have
relative to
co-op.
other Mega Man games. But I'll give Mega Man 10 this over 9. The story is a little more interesting. I did think 9's plot was funny because
I think the ending
how ridiculous it was trying to be.
was actually pretty
While 10
interesting.
features Wily working with light again, and you obviously know
Why
that
did
10 is a
Wily
good
give up the
I thought
cure
Robo
for
Enza thing was a more compelling plot than
Robo-Enza?
Dr. Light getting arrested in Mega Man 9. It is classic Mega Man. I don't exactly play this for story, but if you're a longtime Mega Man fan, you'll be left wondering what direction it's all going in. Specifically, the fact that Dr. Wily has created a virus that targets robots in this game. Fast forward to the Mega Man X era, and that's commonplace. The Maverick virus
Yeah, but
that
it doesn't
targets
seem like
robots
Wily
during the
would
X
even
saga
do
was
that,
the final
even
creation
still.
of Dr. Wily. It was infused with Zero and transferred from Zero to Sigma prior to the events of Mega Man X1. I always felt like the evil energy from Mega Man 8 had something to do with the Maverick virus, and maybe it did, but Wily creating both a virus and a cure in Mega Man 10 seemed like an interesting connection for something more deadly he'll create later. In the present moment, I just thought the plot had cool moments. Proto Man actually thinking the situation was dire.
Yeah, I think it's
Wily direct
interesting.
team-up was already the game signaling the importance of the mission from moment 1. But then Wily
It's
wasn't
like that
focusing on
scene
the
of
story.
Jonah Jameson not giving up Parker despite him being an asshole the entire time in that
game.
movie.
Fine. By the end, it turns out that Mega Man does have it and is too sick to be able to stop Wily when
It's like, I don't know, he just sends the papers in. You're lying.
But Roll never took her medicine in the event it would be needed for someone else, which is just the thing Mega Man needs to get back up and save the day. It's not much, but I thought it was a cool little story for a classic Mega Man game. Bass's run has no story elements until the very end, where he also gets the virus, and Treble is the one to save him. It's not as much of a moment as Mega Man and Roll got, but it's something. That leads to the finale of the game, and the same warning from Mega Man 9 still applies. Get as many E-Tanks as you can, because once you start, you can't leave the Wily Fortress unless you want to start all the way back at the beginning. Even though Mega Man 10 is not the last classic Mega Man game, it certainly could have been, because the final fortress here has a really climactic vibe to it. Wily Fortress 1 starts outside in the rain with kind of melancholic music, but then you're introduced to the stage's gimmick. This room has 3 enemies in it. Each one mimics the attack.
I don't
pattern
really
of
like the
previous
music
boss.
in this game a
In
whole
the
lot.
first room, you fight Electman, Woodman, and Gemini Man from Mega Man's 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of like Doc Robot in Mega Man 3, where it's an old boss pattern with
Maybe
new
a few
body and weakness to
songs.
a new weapon, just minus the difficult stage leading to it. This room is easy to deal with as the new weapon weaknesses work well with these old attack patterns. But then the main stage begins and you get this sick-ass music.
Yeah, this one's good.
The level splits into 2 paths, but whichever one you choose, you then have to fight Ring Man, Napalm Man, and Flame Man from Mega Man's 4, 5, and 6. This room is easy too, although Ring
Only
Man is
good
used
track
solely
in the
for
game.
the
I'd have to
attack
listen to the
and
OST
attack
again.
But that's nothing compared to the final room. You gotta battle Slash Man, Frost Man, and Tornado Man from Mega Man 7, 8, and 9. Sorry to MMB, it got left out of this one. This room sucks because of Slash Man. Frost Man is easy, but Slash Man just jumps around the room and you never know where he's gonna land, and his weakness is Chill Man's weapon. That makes sense given the fact that ice was one of his weaknesses in Mega Man 7, but this one only does 1 line of damage from direct contact. It does 5 if he lands on the ice, but you can't predict where he's gonna go, and the shot just never lined up for me, and Mega Man doesn't have the mobility to dodge his moves like he had in 7. So this one was a mess for me. And then, while easy to kill, Tornado Man was also a pain because his weakness is the
What
Thunder
is
Roll,
that
which is super
stupid
tough to land
fucking
with.
weapon? Just
Which is
looking at that
fine,
weapon
I
pisses
just
me
didn't feel
off.
happy having to use, like, 2
The hell were they
of them.
thinking?
Unfortunately, this is my favorite Wily stage in the game. The other 2 are alright. They do what's expected, you know, they bring back familiar obstacles from earlier in the game, but with slightly
At least
more
Mega
challenges,
Maker, they
like
buff
the
it.
Chill Man stage returning with a lot of enemies around to crack it. Or the seesaw coming back in a room full of spikes.
I think it adds like an AoE on the ground in that
Which
one.
kind of felt like the anti-grav room from Mega Man 9's Fortress, just less interesting. The bosses kind of tripped me up at first until I just spammed attacks on the crab machine and then observed the patterns in the block devil. So it was pretty manageable after that. Then Wily Castle 4 is what you'd expect, you know, boss rush and the first
I think
phases
the
of the final boss.
Block Devil is
We've been
probably
over
the
this
hardest boss
plenty
in
a
this
million
game.
times, so I'll instead just cut to the fact that Wily is pretty easy in this game. It helps that every phase of the fight has a weakness that does huge damage. I don't think I had to spare many resources fighting him, as he escapes to outer space.
Jesus Christ, it's filling up like a freaking... That sound effect reminds me of Mega Man 4's boss fill-up theme.
The final
Because
boss
how
is
long it
really
is.
easy. The chill weapon is the weakness, and you have to hit the real Wily with it, but the fake one is obvious to see, and the real one is defeated in no time. He then gets sick to the surprise of Mega Man, which I thought was odd. I just assumed he was suffering from a lack of oxygen in the void of space, but he's actually just got a fever. A few days later, he escapes the hospital to fight another day, and is left behind all the Robo-Enza cures. Guess he's either a good sport about losing this world domination scheme, or is so offended that his plan failed that he's canceling it full stop. Either way, the day is saved and all is right with the world. I've basically already given my opinion on Mega Man 10 throughout the video, so to sum up, I'll say this. Going into this script, I thought I was going to be pretty positive on Mega Man 10, and I would largely say I was. I like Mega Man 10, I think it's a good game. I wouldn't mind revisiting it if I had to, or I was doing a classic Mega Man binge, but it really is at the point where everything this game does well is something that another Mega Man game already perfected. That doesn't make 10 bad or inferior, it just makes its good qualities standard more than impressive. But it's almost like Mega Man 10's lack of identity is Mega Man 10's identity. To be frank, I don't think this game will ever escape the shadow of Mega Man 9 that it's found itself in, because giving the game the dedicated spotlight for this video has shown me, yeah, this game is fun, but 9 was more fun, so I'm going to more fondly remember that game. I also think this game has been given more of a spotlight than it was ever trying to get, though. Here's what I mean. This game was greenlit and made as a result of the positive reception and sales from Mega Man 9. It basically just is Mega Man the next one, done in the same style as 9. It was meant to be like all the other endless Mega Man sequels from the 2000s, but instead, Mega Man 10 became the poster child of franchise fatigue because, like I said earlier, this was the last Mega Man game made for over 8 years. I've gone over this many times in the past, but Mega Man was a landfill of games in the 2000s. The issue with that is that the series
Franchise
was never a
fatigue.
mega hit.
Now we
Man
barely
is
have any
good
Mega
gaming,
Mans.
but his games don't come close to the
We
scale
didn't
of
know how good we had it.
Street Fighter or Resident Evil or Monster Hunter or Devil May Cry even. DMC 2 alone has sold more copies than any Mega Man game ever has. It's not a popular series. They made so many of them because they were relatively cheap to make, and since the endless series of sequels are so samey and often reuse or repurpose assets, Capcom could pump out a lot of them and make back the money they spent on it. But as
Yeah,
the
that makes
2000s went
sense.
on, the diminishing returns and franchise fatigue set in as each year games were selling worse than the
Ugh,
previous one.
ZX.
Critics always saying, it's another Mega Man game at
ZX
some point in their
Dan's
reviews.
game.
Mega Man 9 being a breath of fresh air for the series. Mega Man 10 wasn't meant to be the last, it was meant to be another one. But after this game, Capcom cancelled Mega Man Universe, some weird FPS Maverick Hunter reboot, and most importantly, Mega Man
ZX
Legends
Pog
3,
Champ?
a game fans were waiting for since the year 2000. This was a
I
turning
don't
point in
think
the
so.
series' history. At the turn of the decade, Capcom was going in a more profit-focused direction with DLC and making RE a COD wannabe and making DMC a Western-themed franchise.
Oh god, the dark Capcom age. I remember this.
And while Mega Man is back now, as Capcom has changed a lot of their...
Monster Hunter World literally saved Capcom.
Mega Man is still not the same. Keiji Inafune, series producer...
And to be fair, Resident Evil 6 sold really well.
Which meant nobody was there clamoring to pitch more Mega Man games anymore.
Despite its
All
infamy.
this really turned Mega Man fans against Capcom, in a way they still kind of are now, despite the series being somewhat back from the dead. But it all kicked off around the release of Mega Man 10. That is what I think is 10's defining legacy, being the last game before the original Mega Man drought. It's a shame that I think a game that is otherwise fun to play and solidly designed was caught up in all that. But that's just how the cookie crumbled. But the story doesn't end there. Next, we're going to talk about how Mega Man was dead, starting with a video on my game that's not even a Mega Man game.
Don't do this to yourself.
I'm going to focus on my next video, and then we'll close my classic Mega Man retrospective with Mega Man 11. Hope everyone's looking forward to those, because that's about all the time we have for today. So I'm going to close.
I'm gonna laugh if I play this game and it's not even that bad.
The video. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Someone replied to my comment? What the fuck? What did I even type? Whatever, I'll look at that later. $2,000 tournament. Oh, they do play tournaments for 2,000. God damn, Shao Hai, do you play every fucking game? This man is a KOF fanatic. Only Korea plays it. He is KOF? Yeah. Oh my god, the FPS is killing me. What the hell is this max mode in this game? Armor mode. The fuck? It's also like power mode or something. Oh really? Huh. This was the last S&K KOF game before another company took KOF and turned it into shit. I love this game's presentation, by the way. This is probably my favorite character select screen in the KOF series. It's embracing the new millennium. Kula, I think this is Kula, yeah, this is Kula's debut game. Best art style? I think UM 2002 is the best. Battle Kanun! This one also looks kind of cool. Oh yeah, they had the strikers. Seth was good, Joe was good. I forgot who were the other good strikers. Yeah, he's usually shit in these games. Hold on. KOF 2000 tier list. Yeah, he's only C tier in this. At least according to this random wiki tier list. Oh god, Choi. Where's Choi on a tier list? Please be bottom. Oh god, he's S tier. Fuck this character, man. Little fucking mini Freddy Krueger just flies around 24/7. Oh, armor mode. Excuse me? Why is that negative on hit? I don't care if you could 2-in-1 that. That should not be negative on hit. Period. Blueberry seems like she'd be pretty good in this game. Hold on, where is she at? Yeah, she's S tier. She could work well with those with that assist. This also has a assist tier list. Let me see. Yeah, another Iori, Joe, Seth. These are the only 3 assists that matter, I guess. Armor mode. Why is he still blocking if he has armor? Yeah, that right there seems really good. His stun is longer? Ah. Yeah, I don't think the damage matters too much when your health is that much higher. I would just trade blows. This isn't Shanghai. This is collusion. They're doing random select. I remember there being a Flash game, and I think used this character select as well. Yeah, it's also KOF. It's way easier to do that in KOF because it's more of a system-based fighting game than a character-based one, if that makes sense. It's true, though. In Tekken, it takes forever to learn a character, but in this game, you just... If you learn KOF, you can learn any character. Fight! What is that normal speed? That fucking hair is like 2 frames. What the fuck? I won, are you happy? Does this exist? This is the least played KOF ever. Because it's dog shit. This is also my first KOF, so I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Okay, so I watched a little bit of this, apparently. I don't remember. Okay, there's one good thing about it. The announcer's really cool. It's probably my favorite announcer. That's it. That's the only praise you'll see me give this game. The striker system was dog shit. Look at this. He has to sacrifice two characters for like a. Don't get me started on this fucking game. And of course, this fucker is still top tier striker in this game, but he's nerfed. KO! I do have a lot of nostalgia for this game, given it's my first KOF, but I'm not gonna let nostalgia cloud my judgment. It's a fucking terrible game. What is this audio cutout? Is this the same song but with like a different... Oh my god. Music in this game is also fucking terrible. It's like this beat right here. It's like in every fucking song. Up Shao Hai in KOF 2001. I guess we're just doing all the Shao Hai videos. See, look at this. This song does the same fucking do 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 do. The same beats. Two strikers? I thought it was like one striker for the extra health. Yeah. I I kind of like, I'm nostalgic for this character screen layout. But the art is so fucking terrible. Like, I don't mind, like, the layout. I just fucking hate the art. Is this like a... this character was introduced in this game, right? Maybe 2000 she was in that one. (2001) Okay. Her and the girl with like the rapier was also in this game. Oh, Angel isn't broken in this one. Angel's broken as fuck in 2002. KO! He just hit him 3 times in the air, Jesus. I hate this character design. Like, he's literally like shit color palette too. That's probably why he doesn't return in many KOFs after this. This fucking song. This girl seems really good, though. Hold on. KOF 2001 tier list. Does this exist, or is this game so dead that... Okay, yeah, I see. Where's the tier list at? Melee, of course. Angel. Oh, she is broken in this game. Foxy with unblockable setup, I guess. Hanako, Infinite. Kula with Infinite. Jesus Christ. You could tell. This definitely has that, like, made by a different company vibe. This in 2002. 2002 is so fucking overrated. It's got bugs that need to be banned. I'm pretty sure. 2002 UM, on the other hand, now that's a good ass KOF game. What is this super? That was the wackest animation for a super ever. This texture filtering is triggering me. What the hell was that? Was that the max mode that's in 2002? No, I think this is just how she is. What the fuck? This character is ridiculous. Round 2, fight! Yeah, I remember playing this on an emulator called Neo Rage X. And that one takes me back. Alright, now I know for a fact I'll find tournaments for this overrated ass game.
Bienvenido a Master Challenger. Aquí encontrarás las mejores batallas de KOF. Para más batallones,
Shao Hai again.
gusta y suscríbete.
Mexico and Shanghai, I guess. What is 97 China's KOF? America's just no KOF because no one fucking plays it here, unfortunately. I'm surprised America won anything in that one. Actually, to be fair, 13 did like have a lot of US players play it. I mean, it was the most watched Evo game at one point. 200,000 fucking viewers watching KOF 13. I mean, regardless of my opinion of the moveset in that game being dumbed down, at least it's hype to watch. Yeah, it's like Street Fighter 4 where it's like, I hate playing it, but I fucking love watching it. Chris has a new stance in this game, but it's like all his other sprites I'm pretty sure are just cut and pasted from 98. Wait, you can cancel into supers normally? That's awesome. I didn't know this game pioneered that. Oh, this is my favorite Kyo costume. Nest's Kyo. Actually, the music's kind of shit in this game too. I'm nostalgic for it though, because this is the first KOF game I played on Kylera, which is like an online service. There's like a 3v3 you could play in that, and it was pretty fun. I wish fightcade had 3v3. That might be weird with rollback. Best girl Shermie. Show me Dan's game? Why? I mean, look at those beautiful animations she has. She looks like the nurses from Silent Hill, even better. I hate Chris's voice in this game. That's so cheap, though. He just gets a confirm and a super that's free as fuck. I do play him in 98. I'd probably like him a lot in this game as well. I'm a Justin Bieber main. Yeah? Alright. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta print a label real quick. Enjoy this background while I do some eBay crap. Download label. Let's see. I think there's too much background noise in this arranged soundtrack. Do they have a KOF 15 version of this? Yeah, they do. Wait, is there a 2003 tournament? It's crazy to think they were pumping out yearly KOF games. Oh god, this is the worst main character in a KOF game. I think his story was he was part of a parallel dimension or some shit. Oh, this girl looks pretty good. Shingo kick. Time's up.
Here comes the challenger. Leader select. Member select. Order select. Ready, go!
What's a tier list for this game? Let's see. Bugs. Oh, this guy is fucking broken. Duolon. Maxima at the very bottom, jeez. Oh yeah, this guy was like, what, Rugel's son or something? Oh, Gato was really good. Yeah, this one had Garu characters in it. Back to good KOF games, even though this one's pretty unbalanced. Dude, this character was so fucking hype. Oswald. Look at these fucking combos. Dude is beating his ass with a deck of cards. Jesus. You can play this on fightcade now, too. Kato was so fucked up in this game. What is this color palette? Is he a fucking Smurf? I know that Kim sprite is reused from 2K2, but it looks... I really like it. I like how the clothes just like keep moving and stuff. It's like really well animated. Letty? Dun, 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 dun. That's so fucked up. That's like the easiest hit confirmed too. He tried. What do you say? No more betting? No more betting. Fightcade 2. Oh no, I skipped a KOF game.
Just like, is she as strong as we think she is?
Great.
Just kidding. This is literally the next KOF game. For some reason, they just went... Since this is such a big upgrade, they just decided, you know what, we'll make this one 13 instead of 12.
Combo situation going. Man, what a nice 2C there. Nice cross up by Dark Fury.
Good punish though. Get him out of there.
I think the game looks pretty. I just think some of the sprite work is kind of weird. Like the female characters, they all have bobbleheads and shit.
Much longer with the chin on the screen, but if he keeps getting anti-aired like that, that's going to be the end of it.
That 1EX could do work, depending on if Clutch gets a chance and is not going to get that chance. Dark Yari with the 2C. You play pretty fundamentally strong.
Metal Slug art style and
Get a
KOF.
good read on your opponent to start letting those EXDPs rip.
Like his toolkit's really built towards like not.
But look at Yuri's proportions. It just looks so fucking weird.
But he has, like I said, a great toolkit to just hold the position, hold the momentum.
If you just look at these block scenes tournament, it's like super non-committal, but also the other opponent has to figure out how to get out. Like take a big guess to get out. And jumping out, if you're playing an ability that can DP really well, is not a good look. So it's very dangerous.
This is by far like the best KOF action I've ever seen.
You know,
There we go.
I said earlier how Reynolds is he's a monster, has all the skills any fighting game player could ask in those situations. Reynolds, have to say.
His opponent, Arcade Shot, Reynolds!
This only has 11k views.
But I was saying one thing that Reynolds hasn't done in a long time, and he even admits himself that he didn't watch a lot of people's videos or videos of other players, but now he said that he's actually really intent on studying. Okay. And he's instilled that in his gameplay. So he's been exposed to
okay.
more stuff than he usually is.
And here's the problem with Wu. Wu doesn't have a lot of videos out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh hell no, we're watching this in 1080p.
Choosing to use the meter to put him all the way back to the corner and get damage. Woo.
All right. And Reynolds manages to get him off of him and out of the corner and slowly putting himself back. Oh, wow. Backed all the way up.
Very careful here.
And he's got one more ready to fire. Oh, man. Takes a jump D to the face.
Wu trying to make that slow play work for him.
With Rio, it's probably the best character to do that with.
Yeah, he's trying to slow him down. He wants to slow down his offense.
Wow, he tried to catch him pressing a button on that stand D.
Whoa, caught him in between. Just outside of range of that fireball to connect.
Oh, caught him. Juggle. Gonna take him out. Not enough. Got the free grab. All right. That's cool.
Yeah, Arcade Shock Reynolds has been really consistent with the poke into frame trap for the snap kick. Everybody just wants to press a button thinking that the block.
Oh god, what is that Takuma stance? Play Mr. Karate like a normal human being.
He's really been making that work for himself.
Oh boy.
Wu with his Takuma.
All right. This character's dangerous, and here's why. And this is going to be a huge lead for Wu. And Wu, just perfect execution.
Wow.
Ooh, good sweep.
Oh, nice sweep there.
Man.
Yeah, so there's only so much you can do. Everything else is so risky.
Right, he's at either flip kick or roll out. Maybe rolling thunder.
Once again, Arcade Shock Reynolds trying to make it from behind. Big combo. Saves the meter.
And that link is so big for Chin. Like, you need to be able to do that.
Oh, big combo. It's going to kill.
And he's going to give this Kim all this meter. I don't know.
It is so dangerous. So dangerous. Now you think about Kim. Kim now has all his meter, right? But you got to forget that Chin is a similar type character where he has all these EXs that help him.
This game had so many bangers in it.
Like just that, he just burned it like that.
Oh, read the counter. Oh man, wasn't that blocking that?
Just outside. Whoa, oh, just barely misses that.
Can't get anything off of that. Activates, drops it. Wow, rare drop from Wu.
Oh, just outside of range.
Oh man, Wu's just hanging back there. Oh, why would you do that? Oh, hard knockdown. One for the mix-up. 2 bars left over.
Keeping that composure.
Oh, this is
walks him forward.
No, it's not
gonna get that hard knockdown. Still very dangerous. Nice break.
Oh, trying to go for that grab.
He's waiting for that EX roll. He's
Do
waiting
do
for
do
it.
do 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 do
That's safe
do.
on block. He's not going to be able to do anything about that. But now Kim is out of everything.
Oh,
Gets him with the
nice
far
stand
standing
D,
D.
Nice stand D.
Nice.
Already celebrating. He's like, yeah. One up for Wu. Wu is up one in this grand finals.
Alright, punishing Nasa. Hungetsu's on with the stand D.
Oh, another anti-air? I thought Wild said there wasn't anti-airs in this game.
Alright, Wu's seen that a couple of times. He knows what to do. Oh, man. Wu overjumped his position, and I think Reynolds just thought the Hinzon was still hit or autocorrect. Oh,
Nice
man.
reverse uppercut there. Did the input the reverse way to get that cross up.
Still, it's dangerous.
Ooh.
We've been seeing that all day. Kim players have just been gambling on the D Hinzon when people are overjumping them.
Right.
All right, he might be able to bring it back with this here Benny Morrow. He was able to last time. Nice.
Reynolds won so many matches today, trailing the whole time. Nice hit confirm off of that. That's going to put him really close to the corner.
And there he is. And right now, Rio just has to hang back, do normals in the Koken.
Oh, nice. Nice read.
Saw him jumping way too many times.
Yeah.
Jump, jump.
Reynolds getting a little predictable here.
Ooh. He's got 4 bars in full drive, though. If he can hold on to that for the next match, he's going to be very dangerous. Okay. He's going to take him out. There we go.
You got to remember, Wu has just been sitting on the sideline seeing all these matches that Reynolds been playing.
Right. So Reynolds might have to pull out another character, or he might have to switch some things up.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice uppercut on that. Slowly moving him to the corner. Arcade Shock Reynolds gonna put him in the corner.
And right, and then Wu's Takuma just doing vertical jump blowbacks and forward jump blowbacks, trying to catch him out of the air.
Oh, nice read.
He saw that coming.
Just outside.
And when you're playing against Takuma, there's really very few reasons why you shouldn't jump at that range. Oh, he caught him!
Nice. Both putting themselves in very dangerous positions.
Got him!
Gets rid of him.
What does AS stand for?
Oh, jump back into the EX like caught him with the
AS Randalled.
Whoa!
Whoa, man.
Australia. Arcade Shock?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, jump.
Oh, that's big.
Not enough though. Ooh, just did it anyway. Good tech.
I was about to say, that was a very scary position
Yeah.
to be in versus Takuma.
A lot of people were cracking that situation against Takuma.
I mean, to be honest, he just got really lucky with those decisions that he made. It was literally like a 4-way mix-up.
Well, he knew he had to get out of there by any means necessary. Oh, nice. Poked him out of the EX and hits him with nothing. All right, you might have drank a little too close to him there. And now Wu's Kim is just going to poke away at that guard gauge.
Oh, almost had a big punish there.
Oh, got the link.
Finally got it. After missing it earlier, he finally got it.
All right, this could be 1-1.
No, it's not going to kill.
Okay,
Yeah,
he saw that before.
Oh
my God. I dropped
Throws
him.
it up. Very careful. Arcade Shock Reynolds going to have to be very, very careful
Don't
here.
backdash, because he can just Neo Max him. That's if he back.
What the fuck are you doing? It worked.
A missile, man.
Hold on.
Because he can just Neo Max him. That's if he back.
Oh, okay. He reacted to the drink. He was buffering that. Okay.
Neo Max him. That's if he back.
Yep.
Oh!
Reactions.
It's like a missile, man. Wow!
Woo, up 2-0.
That drink cost him everything. And Wu just with the wherewithal to Neo Max and hold it together to keep it rock solid.
Attack on Titan.
Whoa, Steve getting some input now too. Nice. all the team members are
All the
helping
team members
out.
are trying to help him out. It's like, man, you can't be drinking in front of a Kim with 2 bars and activated, you know, HD.
You gotta think
Yep.
that Reynolds thought he was in a different place in time when he did that. Like, I normally do this here.
Was this the match that had 200K viewers?
Wait a minute.
I don't remember which one it was. I was watching it live and it like broke 200K, and that was like an amazing number for Twitch back then.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're glad to have you.
They woke up, hey, KOF's on.
Probably a bunch of Chinese people tuned in to Twitch.
Yeah, let's get this number higher, guys. Put it out, let everybody know about it.
That's right.
Wu on match point. He could take the title here if he beats Arcade Shock Reynolds on this last
Yep.
match.
Here we go. And now remember, this was a position that Ball was in last year. And before Mad KOF reset the entire bracket. And right now it looks like Reynolds is ready.
Oh,
Wow! He is opening this Rio up.
Wow.
Oh, I mained EXQ.
That's the downside of slow play, man. He's
Kyu,
looking for everything
KO?
else, he's not looking for the throw.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. Kyu.
Man, this jump is so floaty. You're going to get DP'd out of the sky every time. Don't jump, don't do it. All
I'm
right.
saying it pronounced either way. I don't care. Kyo.
See, now he's letting Reynolds play that fast game that nobody wants to play.
Nope.
All right, you just saw in the last 2 matches that
He's
Reynolds
got the
didn't go for a
easiest
throw.
max mode combo too. You just Rekka into Rekka over and over again.
That can take a lot of
The harder version would be the Rekka into DP, I think, but I don't do that one.
Wu to stop being on the offensive.
All right, he's trying to make something out of this. There he goes. Oh, drops it though. Did not get anything
big
from it.
combo.
Wow, Reynolds just
Yep, that right there.
giving the keys to the city.
Dude, it's like he just turned on the jets. He's going, man. He's going.
Oh,
What
man,
the
look at
fuck?
that.
Risky read.
Wow,
he
Wu
screws
just
up.
letting him have it.
Wu screws up.
Yep.
Don't you know where you are?
Oh, genius.
Tournament nerves.
Jump right into
Back
it.
at him. I got something for you. Woo. What's Wu gonna do here?
Oh man, he can, too short to punish. Auto guarded the
Very nice.
Shibukaku.
Wow. Where did this come from?
I'm just convinced that, you know, Reynolds has made a deal with the developers behind EXQ and just said like, hey man, just make them like this.
Nah, man. Reynolds been drinking jet fuel. I don't know what's up with
That
this
Jet
guy.
A, man. About to activate them afterburners. My God, this
wow.
EXQ is the top gun. And Wu just not able to confirm into anything.
He's just going nuts at this point.
It's crazy. Wu is not able to confirm into any hits.
We're talking about how I needed to slow down the gameplay, but now it's just full blown. You cannot stop it.
Exactly, man. He cannot keep a lid on this monster. And now he's just throwing anything out.
Now the fact that he's trying to be offensive is opening up more spots for Reynolds to do what he needs to do.
Right,
And
and-
that's the type of game he likes to play.
Yeah, and-
He's used to it. And he's about to take this match right here. He's playing into Arcade Shock Reynolds' game. This is all he's played up until this point. He needs to slow him down. Wu needs to slow down Reynolds.
Right.
Yeah. He's got the sunglasses, okay? That's a sunglasses
Now he
buff.
just got thrown out of
Yeah.
and changed everything.
And then his Ryo can play really aggressive, but I think he's scared of this EXQ because the normals may not match up exactly right.
Once again, put back in the corner. Good decision there. Moves forward to,
Ooh, man,
almost
blocking
had
that hop back down C though.
Oh, nice anti-air.
Crap.
Wu making his adjustments here. Yeah, down C. Nice
man.
uppercut once again.
And Reynolds slowly
Why do
getting momentum.
DPs do that? This is like something I see a lot in KOFs where like they have super armor but they don't have super armor
Reynolds slowly getting his momentum back here.
because they're not taking
Reynolds
damage.
playing in the
Perfect poke.
He's playing in the perfect spacings right now. Wow!
Just come at it. Just come get it.
Guard point DPs. Yeah, it's an anti-air, Wild. I thought you said there wasn't anti-airs in this game, Wild. Huh?
Woo.
Wow.
I don't think he had meter to guard cancel.
He's a freight train right now.
He had 2 bars to guard cancel. He just let him take it.
Oh, I
He
see.
wanted to leave it for Takuma, I guess. Because I guess he thinks Takuma
Here's a really good chance for him to slow down the gameplay. Oh man, just everything is hitting.
did not EX
Nice
on Red
block.
Skin that.
I've been seeing a lot of anti-airs in this set, Wild.
Alright. Oh, okay, there it is. Gave it to him.
I mean, not a bad bet. There was.
He had been
Just-
jumping all day,
I
yeah.
mean, it's just
Also, for a quote-unquote dumbed-down KOF game, they sure are doing a lot of stuff with max mode, you know? At least more than what you would see in KOF 98.
affected on shutting down Arcade Shock Reynolds' speed so far.
No, but he's been doing better at blocking a lot
Oh,
of
here we go.
the holes he's been leaving behind.
Ah, this is a dead.
Look at that. He couldn't do this in 98.
Alright. Woo feeling it again. As long as he doesn't drop it. Oh, this is important. There he is. Alright, he's got it. I don't think that's gonna kill.
Oh, not dead.
Danny Marlon's got 3 bars.
I don't know about this.
Oh, almost crossed him up. So close. So tense. He got the forward
He
step.
tried to go over a low on that. He thought it was gonna.
Okay, that time he didn't anti-air, but I don't think...
But Wu sniffed it out, did the low A, got him out.
I don't know.
And right now, Reynolds has 3 bars, full drive, and
He anti-air in 98 as well.
Nice, good confirm.
Probably air-to-air. Fucking EX command grab.
What was that? That might have been his counter, but it just didn't come out right.
That's huge.
And this is going to put Reynolds down for a hard knockdown.
This is close. Wu might be able to make this happen.
Is that the counter move he has? I don't think that's a good anti-air unless you like preemptively do it.
Oh, that's possible. Save the meter. Okay, this is still doable. He has full HD in 3 bars.
This is how Reynolds wants it.
His fireball's pretty high in 98. That's where that might as well be anti-air.
He goes out wow, full HD, 3 meters.
Oh, man. I literally cannot watch right now. Oh, my God.
Yeah, this is literally the hypest KOF game to watch, honestly.
Got a big punish there.
It's like Street Fighter 4, you know? Shit game,
Is this enough? No, it's not enough.
but fun as fuck to watch. Okay, 13 is not a shit game. 4 is, though.
I'm gonna lose my voice, man.
Reynolds, stop doing this to me. I can't take it.
Oh,
Oh, man. I feel like Wu right now where I'm just like looking really worried. Like, what the hell's going on here?
Reynolds, man. With the clutch read. What?
All right. Reynolds with the country on his back pulls out a clutch win at the end of that last match. And Wu looks a little confused. Not quite sure what to do with this EXQ. Oh, that overhead.
Oh, now he's gonna try to work in the overhead.
And Reynolds really feeling himself here. Trying to fake Wu into making a move. Oh, that far standing C is so slow on recoil.
Oh my.
Oh, read it perfectly.
Wow.
Read it perfectly. Oh my God.
Too much momentum. Too much. He saw Wu. Gotta pull it together here. Thinking really deep. This is the character that definitely can do it for him. Oh man, he's reading those uppercuts. He's baiting him to do it.
Right, and but he keeps giving it to him. Like he keeps on trying to cut him. Like I don't think he's learned the mechanics of EXQ DP yet.
He's just fucking spam jumping. He's like, no, I don't want any part of that. Don't command grab me.
Wu had the chance to kill this EXQ. Hopefully without spinning. He's gonna spin meter. Yeah, but the EXQ is gone. Takuma will get a decent amount of life back from this. Still have half drive and 1 bar, I believe. But still, an even match nonetheless. And Benny Morrow just so loaded up. Benny Morrow was so loaded up. He can't drop this. Got him.
Gotta be careful though.
Oh!
Danger, still in danger.
All right, Wu can definitely turn this around still if he gets a solid hit.
Nice anti-air.
He's out those jumps. He's sniffing them out. And he knows he's got a smile. He's like, yes.
Reynolds knows everything.
I think they gave this game rollback recently, but it's got mostly negative reviews.
What's our K-Shock Reynolds been doing that's so different this year?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, the non-existent anti-air.
The game plan before what to do.
So they've actually been treating it like a real competition fight versus just going in and bodying somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is a shame because this was like a fan favorite KOF.
Oh man, good punish from that bad roll.
The PS4 one is good.
Man, it could reset these brackets.
PC port is shit.
Reset. Oh, reset, baby.
Reset.
Don't you have to like rebuy it too on Steam? That's fucking stupid. You have to pay for them to fix the shitty online.
Wow, man.
Yeah, don't you have to buy the upgrade?
USA chance.
$7 for an upgrade?
Ah, that wide shot, so beautiful.
I'm gonna be honest, since the OG game has shit online play, it should be free.
I love it. Great camera work. That's so artistic.
It's like them charging for the HD remaster of Dark Souls, even though the original version is shit.
We're all in there tonight, man.
I mean, I'm okay with it being $7, but it should have been free. Let's be serious here.
I think this is how, I mean, like, I think he's just thinking about what to do next. Like, he's lost 3 matches to him. Hopefully he's learned something from those 3 matches about 2 of his best characters, EX Kill and Chin.
He's going to have to strategize deep about this.
Right, and he's going to have to think of a counter. I'm pretty sure he was asking his teammates, what character can I play that doesn't have to deal with as many of Chin's?
Oh, he's asking for a blind pick. Wait, is that possible? When you reset it, can you do that?
Yeah, I guess.
No, I mean, you can change your characters after a reset.
Yeah, 98 FE is another example that got it for free.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Reynolds requested a blind pick.
Oh, they're counter picking.
And Wu's thinking, both sticking with the exact same team, just trying to add a little bit of drama to the night. He's like, I want a blind pick.
I might get 2K2 UM on Steam. Even though I'll probably have like no one to play it with.
Well, let's see if Wu has learned anything. Oh boy.
Yo, King of Fighters Grand Final still in the show again?
Yep.
Ooh, air to air.
Number 1. Ooh my. That grab, he has not broken.
Oh, try to backdash.
He has not broken any of EX Kill's grabs at all. Oh, you can't do that. Wu has to learn that.
Ooh, he anti-aired him again.
And he has meter. He's got at least 4 things he can do to keep you from poking.
I like seeing Ryu gameplay because that's another main of mine. Ryu, well, he might as well be Ryu. Ryu, Kyo, and well, EX Kyo and
Yeah, I want to
Terry, I think.
keep the Jets going, because I hate to see that every time he has to be
Ryu.
down
He only turns it on when he's losing.
Yeah, man. Like,
Ryu from Street Fighter.
ridiculous.
Well, they just took a breather, so maybe.
I like the Shoto characters a lot in every 2D fighting game that isn't anime.
That deep jump in. And right now, Wu's working with 2 bars. He can definitely use the invincible EX.
Oh, teabag.
That could have been right there. I don't know what he's walking back and forth for.
So far, he's definitely slowed down.
He's buffering.
Movement here,
Definitely.
which is really what he wants.
And RK Shawn Reynolds really shouldn't be hanging back here. All right, he got him out of there. But that entire match, he was kind of hanging back and letting the timer go down. And Wu was just basically sitting on his max bar. And now Takuma comes in with all the spoils. Wow!
Oh, he dropped it.
The freaking stairs bartending seat. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I I'm just ridiculously beside myself right
So
now.
much. Wow.
Who does that?
He's able to make that recovery.
And he see, this is why he scares me when he plays, because he does stuff like that, and then he drops it, and then he gets it back.
Oh, very nice conversion.
Oh, nice.
The grab. He's in his head. Oh, chooses the guard cancel roll out. Not a bad decision.
And right now, Wu can just gonna have to stay back there. No use stand D. The far standing D leaves him too wide open for punish against air characters. And he used the bar for that. He could have used the D version. Oh no.
Oh, just outside of distance.
He's falling apart. He's falling apart.
It's over. Not yet.
He didn't have enough meter for HD activation.
K-Shark Reynolds looking like he's going to take this first round, or first match.
Nice!
Damn.
Oh, he's in his head, man.
And this is a byproduct of Wu, not necessarily
Also nice.
competition that much.
I think it's time to change his characters.
Oh, that one was Cyber.
Yeah, it's funny because
Hello, Cyber.
our K-Shark Reynolds boss is down there and helping him out and giving him tips. When you got right next to him, you got the Japanese players.
They're just listening to everything.
Yeah.
So who's from where? Is this like American versus a Japanese guy or what? I don't know these players.
Yeah. I mean, it's still cool, but
Oh man, this is a gamble right here.
Setting 02013. What the fuck? Can versus US.
you can't do anything. Wow. And Reynolds is gonna do what he wants in the end anyway.
Oh, nice down through. Oh, that back
They're lucky China and Brazil didn't dominate the grand finals.
Excellent. All right, he jumped in a little too high with that D. He couldn't make anything happen from it. Oh, wow. I think Wu is adjusting perfectly.
Yeah, he was trying to look for that.
Or is it Mexico? I don't know. Who's better, Brazil or Mexico? KOF. I don't remember.
All right. Woo, making something happen here.
Definitely in a position to pull out two characters.
I think this will be my last video. Then I'm gonna get something to eat.
If Benimaru keeps making unsafe jumps like that, he's gonna end up with a bunch of damage he didn't want.
Making him do something. Trying to make him do something so he could get a conversion off of it. Oh, I don't know. Why didn't he go for it?
Oh man, that's why you can't autopilot those Koken folks. Probably one of the second one after that drops it.
I like rivalries between like.
Reynolds.
Well, in US we have like East Coast versus West Coast. Then they like basically they unite whenever they fight another country. It's pretty great. It's like hype. As long as you don't like as long as you aren't like personal with it like a dumbass.
He wanted to save a bar, I guess, for the next character, but he could have done a forward A EX on get design. Wanted to do it again. Oh man.
Oh, very nice. Uses his own trick against him in the corner. Back dash into air, quarter circle back kick.
Well, the thing was, I don't think that EX
Would Punk go too far or some shit? The Evo champ himself.
Alright, well, he's working on his chin.
Whoa. Gotta get a punish there.
Got bodied in fighters.
Not been able to do much about this chin in recent matches.
Oh, he got lucky off of that one.
I was in Snake Eyes chat one time and he was like trying to egg Snake Eyes on because Snake Eyes was talking trash about him.
No, nothing. 7 meters.
Saving it. Alright, not anymore. I guess he wants to add the damage buff.
He is, but sometimes that's what makes him entertaining.
Oh, man.
Admittedly. It's because of his shit starting.
Sniffed it out, stand C.
Almost had the guard crush. Remember, people, that is not invulnerable. Has no invincibility on it. The EX quarter circle back kick from Kim.
It would be nice, though.
Are you kidding me?
Look, as good as 13 is,
Oh, almost had the AC hit.
it's not nearly as good as Final Edition 98. The greatest fighting game ever made.
Oh, nice. Really gambling.
But this game is still pretty hype.
I think
He's
he
gonna
was,
burn it.
oh,
No.
he
Oh,
resets.
that's it. He got him on that one. He's gonna go 2 up.
Yes. Reynolds.
Oh
Feel it.
man! And Wu just gave that face like, no!
My back. What's he doing?
What's that sign say? Yo, smat stuff?
These kids, they won't stop jumping off of my back. Get them off of me.
Oh, he's probably not. He's probably thinking about what to do.
Dude, Reynolds like, this is my game. This is my game. He's smelling blood. He's like, one more game and I win this.
One more game.
One more game.
Wu just, he's got to pull something out. He's got to get creative. He's got to pull out the talent, everything he's got. Maybe a new character or not.
There's only so many things he can do.
That's true. This might be his best team.
And everything, it affects him mentally. If he goes with a character that he's not really used to, how is that going to play out in his head?
Exactly. From a guy who,
You know, this game used to be very balanced, but then they introduced DLC characters.
so emphatically,
Literal pay-to-win DLC characters.
Bad spots to jump.
it just makes you, oh man. And Reynolds just taking full advantage of Wu's, maybe his
Ooh, that's
waning
punishable.
confidence.
Oh, had something going there, but it didn't cancel to anything.
Wu playing it super solid though. He's not out of it yet.
Now he's trying to
Oh, anti-air.
and gets shut down just like that.
Still hasn't learned about it. Sometimes it's okay not to go in. Oh man, that was a great hit confirm opportunity for Reynolds, and he's gonna lose his EX kill because he missed it.
Front row. I don't like Ryu's face in this game either. What the fuck is wrong with his face? He's like a, his face looks like a skeleton face. Straight out of hell.
Tomorrow, though. All right, I don't know what Reynolds was going for there, but he got 3 hits that he didn't need to take.
Whoa, risky.
Yep, that doesn't punish it, but I guess Reynolds tries to move
Wow,
forward.
just walks up and throws him back.
Like, this game simultaneously looks very pretty and very ugly at the same time. It's weird.
Just gets it right back. And Wu is, for some
Fist of
reason,
the North Star face.
I don't know what it is. Like, Benny Morrow doesn't have an overhead. He has a command grab. Maybe he tried to jump.
It's the throw mix-up. You saw that he was having trouble with the throw earlier in the match.
Right.
And now that's beginning to be a big problem for him in the corner, especially with Benny Maru.
I see. Oh, man. Going for that
Oh,
crossover.
decides to jump at the wrong time.
That's
Gets
good.
the command grab.
Can activate. All right, that's going to be a dead Benny Morrow, possibly.
If he wants to burn the meter, yes.
Oh, he wanted to reset.
He tried to go for
I don't know about that.
the touch of
Might
death.
have cost him this round. Oh, man.
The kill reset, I mean.
Hurt for that decision.
I would have won him the round, to be fair.
Reynolds is making him pay. Man,
Wow.
Reynolds.
This is starting to look like a dominant performance. Extremely dominant in the losers bracket. Grand finals. Reynolds on match. When he saw Wu was on match.
Right, with a 3-0. I don't think Wu's got anything left. He's going to have to just ask for a miracle, and he might get one. His Kim is his specialty.
Gets the throw.
And right now, Reynolds.
Oh, all right. Chooses not to burn the meter. Smart decision.
Okay.
Oh, gets
he did
another
not
one.
beat him.
Oh!
Too
This is
high.
gonna be a big
Too
combo.
high. Too high. It's over. One.
Oh, he messes it up.
Oh!
I did it.
He did it. Arcade Shot wins.
Oh my Lord.
In a dominant
GG.
performance in losers grand finals after resetting the bracket.
Oh.
Stick throw.
Reynolds wins
Evo 2013.
the bracket. In a arcade
Over. One.
Oh, he messes it up.
I did it.
He did it. Arcade Shot wins.
Oh my Lord.
In a dominant performance in losers grand finals
I don't see it.
after resetting the bracket.
Oh.
SNK not giving this rollback on PC makes no sense. Well, they did, and it was terrible. America's downfall. Oh god, it's an anti-Elon Musk / Trump video. There's either a glazing video about Elon Musk or Trump, or there's a fucking anti-Elon Musk or Trump video. They're such a polarizing pair those two are. Anyways, you gotta pay the devil his dues. He ended woke single-handedly by being president. Surely we can stomach 4 years of that, right? Why Robert Garcia deserves more respect. Trump videos are because I watch Esmond Gold. Oh, this is about the leagues being 2 days apart, isn't it?
Hi, Cicerin here with another video, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the Path of Exile 2 content update teaser, but also a lot about the fact that Last Epoch and PoE 2 is 2 days apart currently. So first, let's check out the content update for the Point 2 teaser real quick, and we'll take it
Green hair. That's green to you?
Spirit guide us. We, the mountain born.
It's the Huntress!
With spear.
What color is that? It's like
And the Druid, maybe?
cyan?
A new hunt.
I don't know.
Maybe it is kind of smart to not release Druid and Huntress at the same time. I was thinking it would be both Druid and Huntress. I don't know. I guess everyone's gonna want to play the new
Bluish green. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know the color for that.
12 p.m. April 4th. We have Last of Epoch. We have Last Epoch on April 2nd, which they have announced for quite a while. Now the community is pretty split on this.
There's multiple ARPGs.
2 days after Last Epoch.
Some
people don't care. A lot of people are only going to play Path of Exile or only going to play Last Epoch. So it's kind of whatever for them. Streamers are obviously super annoyed by this because the best thing for streamers is if they're all 3 to 4 weeks apart, right? And then you can just, you know, play each game for 3 to 4 weeks, make as much content as possible.
I think Last Epoch should, like, delay it.
As streamers make more money, right? So you're definitely going to see a heavy bias on streamer opinions here that this is an exceptionally bad thing. It is probably a bad thing for most people who like Last Epoch because Last Epoch is obviously going to make a lot less money.
I can't wait to get back into PoE 2. This game is so fucking good.
And then 2 days later, Path of Exile Point 2 comes out, and that means that it is going to lose a huge chunk of the player base. Probably quite a few people won't even play Last Epoch then because am I just gonna play it for 2 days and then dip? Which will definitely hit them pretty hard for revenue. They are the smaller game. And while they do have a banger of a patch coming out, I do think it's pretty unfortunate timing. I'm definitely in the camp that even though it's super unfortunate and maybe unfair, probably is more beneficial if Last Epoch delays by 2 or 3 weeks. Because generally what we see happening is I don't think there's many people that would play Last Epoch for 2 days, then go to PoE and play that for a week or two, and then come back to Last Epoch. ARPGs are traditionally something that you play in like a period. You don't like. I think a lot of people listening, it probably like will resonate a little bit with you, where it feels weird to take like a 2-day break or a 5-day break even and come back because you feel like a little bit out of it. And obviously that's different for everybody, but that's definitely true for myself. Be really interesting to see what happens if Last Epoch will delay. Like, obviously, I don't think there's a chance TGG will delay at all. Personally,
No.
I'm a huge fan of
GGG
both
is
games
the
because
bigger
Last Epoch
company.
does a lot of things very well in terms of crafting.
Though they are they're
that
actual
really
good
stuff.
developers on that
Is
fucking,
basically identical in
that
both
play
games.
games,
With
and they
this
aren't
being updated,
fucking
Last Epoch should have a bit more of an endgame than Path of Exile 2.
like Blizzard.
Where Path of Exile 2 struggles a little bit with the endgame. But the Hunters
So,
being
I don't know.
so new and exciting should be really cool.
Let's look at Last Epoch. Oops. What the fuck?
I'm not expecting the power of like post endgame to be that much more than the campaign. Probably be slowed down a lot. Where it wouldn't surprise
Fuck, how
me
do I
for
get out
most
of
people
theater
if the
mode?
in-game fights would be like 2
Default
to 3
view.
minutes, as opposed to the current 0.5 seconds. It'll be interesting to see how people receive that in PoE 2, and if that is the
Is it called Season 2? Tombs of the Erased.
You've come to the right place, traveler. And in this time, you can share in her embrace.
Oh, I thought it said the woman. New faction, the woman. DEI. I'm so glad PoE normalized roles in ARPGs. New boss? Okay. Sentinel rework? Ooh. New rogue skill, Heartseeker. Loot! Mastery. Oh, thank fucking goodness. I don't know why it took them 2 seasons to do this, to respec your class type. In-game set item crafting. Inventory tabs? DFO inventory tabs? Wait. WASD beta support. Ooh. Yep. PoE 2 also influenced a lot of ARPGs to use WASD.
Rejoice, traveler. We've prepared a silken tomb for you, woven with golden strands, that even you cannot break. Join us, traveler.
Scientology destroyed a popular skateboarding channel? What the heck? Even if you're religious, never get into Scientology. Ever. Okay, this is the last video. I want to see what the hell this is.
So if you ever wonder why we can't have nice things, it's because of times like this. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware of the McDonald's Japan Twitter account. They're constantly dropping banger after banger. A lot of them are animations featuring anime girls eating fast food. I mean, what could go wrong? And you might have remembered that wholesome family animation they made that a lot of people were freaking out about on the Western side of Twitter because seeing a happy family, I guess, triggered them. But anyways, we can see the headline here. McDonald's Japan is region locking their anime ads again because of online weirdos. And if you see the article here, it says this. Users on social media platform X have noticed that McDonald's Japan's famous anime ads are no longer visible to people outside of Japan, and is only visible if you have a Japanese IP address or you're generally physically going online in the country. And here's an example of that. Another ad from McDonald's Japan, and guess what? This video is not available in your location. Like I said,
are we sure it's because of weirdos?
You can't have nice things, and I don't really blame
Twitter fatties getting triggered. Yup.
Because the majority of the traffic coming from Western users is a bunch of crazy people. Even people making jokes that might be a bit odd. Like every time there's a happy family or something, you have people saying like, I'm gonna game end myself because of this tweet. Or you have people calling the certain animations like predatory or problematic and stuff like that. You know, people complaining about drawing.
Twitter and Facebook are what I use.
At this point, I don't really blame someone like McDonald's Japan for basically saying...
I used to not use Facebook, but then I started using it again for trolling purposes.
So I guess as a business venture, maybe it's just not worth the extra...
I have like 2 friends that have like really bad Trump derangement syndrome. So I aggroed them both with like one post. I was like, damn, we're spending how much bullshit on taxes for what? For this? Damn. We waste our tax money on this crap? And both of them replied to the post.
I don't know, I wish they'd bring more...
I got the AOE aggro.
Their business, but then again, look at how people respond to it, so maybe they shouldn't.
Nah, I don't think my friend Tommy would end a friendship over that. Neither would Brandon. Maybe if I'm like extreme with my views. Brandon, I actually gave him an example though. Because for some reason, we're spending money in Vietnam for fucking electric cars. Why? I don't know. If it's environmental reasons, okay. Vietnam should worry about that, not us. The fuck are we doing spending 2.5 million? Ugh. Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a day for streaming. Thanks for watching. I gotta help my family with stuff. Take care.